Why, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Rings. I'm your hosting guy, Zollin Ironshield, and today we are reviewing the new Coffer, the new luxury Coffer. Here we go. I actually have the, here we go. We'll bring this up. The Whimsical Patron's Coffer, all right, is now available for a limited time. All right, but today what we're doing in this one, it's not an update video. We are actually going to be looking at it, opening it, looking at the emotes, the titles, all that stuff. All right, so that's what we're gonna do in this. You know, do you want to get it? That kind of stuff. I like to try to review these when I can and support the game by getting them. And I just had enough points saved up from my subscription to be able to get it. So it worked out good. So again, I will have this link in the description as well if you need it, with information about it and the new emotes and stuff. But let's go ahead and get straight into actually looking at it and seeing what we like about it, all right? So right off the bat, we have the titles we got. So let's bring up titles real fast and check out the new title, which I believe is the Hey Dole, Merry Dole, Bum Bum Badillo. Anyway, so I just can't help myself. When I hear it, I just want to sing that line. So we got that one basically. Let's see the hey. So that is the main one right there, okay? And I'm trying to remember if it gave more than that one. And again, we can double check by looking at right here, the titles. What title does it give? Title, Whimsical Prefix. Okay, so we do actually get some other titles. The Jolly as well. So we have the Jolly title. We have the Club of Whimsy. Oh, that's the club. The title, Whimsical. All right. Whimsical the Jolly, and then Whimsical Jolly Hey Do Merry Dole Dillo. So that's if you buy the biggest one. So there's 3 different levels of it. I'm covering the largest one today in the review because I want, no matter what you buy or get, I want you guys to be able to see all of them. All right, that is the goal. So now that we got that, let's go ahead and open up the first one here. We're gonna open up the Whimsical Luxury Mithril Coffer. So all this should do is give me some stuff. Yes, so all that gave me was, it gave me my 500 mithril coins, which is a lot of mithril coins. Probably don't even need them. And 4 lesser, some virtue experience. Sweet. All right, awesome. That's great. I will use that later on. So now that we know what that is, I'm gonna put them down here. And now we're gonna open up the box, Whimsical Patron's Luxury Cosmetic Coffer, because I know you guys that's what you really want to see. You want to see what it gives you. And also, since I did this, maybe you can throw me a like and subscribe if you enjoy this. It helps you out, so don't forget. All right, here we go. Let's open that up. Wow, bunch of stuff we got. Let's go over it and cover it all right here. So we have the grants the whimsical movements style emotes. So using and grants you /move whimsy. All right, and then this one is grants whimsical emote, right? So this one grants you the milestone travel emote. Okay. Oh, milestone whimsy. Oh, cool. Okay, so let's go ahead first. Let's learn these 2. So I have now learned them. So let's go ahead and type them in. Now, granted, you could always go to your collection, just so everybody knows, and you could find them here, right? You could find the, oh, no, not there. Sorry, you have to go down to the actual emotes and go to whimsy. There they are. Move whimsy, milestone whimsy. So I could do it that way. You could also do the /type like it explained. Right down here, it explains you could /type it too. Technically, also you could always click the little save bubble. I never do this anymore, but you click this and you go to emotes, and it should be down in here too if you just like go through. This is the old-fashioned way before we had the collections tab, but you don't really need that's not needed. Use the collections tab. It's much easier. So now let's go ahead and try the Whimsy milestone. So you decided to use a Whimsy travel style for your milestone. So does it just stay on forever? Is it when I use a teleport? I'm curious. Let's find out. Let's use a teleport to the Kinship house here. Oh, look at that. So it actually gives you a different recall animation than the read the map recall. That's cool. Okay, I don't actually have to finish it, but that's cool. So I'm assuming you have to turn that on every time you log in, or does it leave that on all the time? Probably have to turn it on, I would assume. So you could take that emote if you wanted to, drag it down onto your hotkey bar, and then when you log in, just click it. So it's turned on. So whenever you travel around, you'll summon a Whomping Willow tree, or in this case, it's probably a nod at Old Man Willow, right? You can always see it here too in the thing. But that looks really good, doesn't it? Let's look at it one more time here. Oh, except I have to be Yeah, look at that. The sound effect's cool too, isn't it? That's cool. Okay, so I gotta say, Lord of the Rings Online, the cosmetic stuff they've been doing for the game, which I approve of these supporter packs because it's a good way to make money, but it's cosmetic and it doesn't affect gameplay. It's a really good way to make more money for the company and the game, because I want the game to be going on forever too. So I think it's a very good way to make the hardcore base fans who love to support the game, love to buy things like this, can get cool extra cosmetic things, right? Like, how cool is that? Let's look at it one more time. So you kind of hold your sword up and then it makes a beautiful gold. Oh, that's so cool. That looks great, doesn't it? Oh, I teleported. Whoops. It was so good I couldn't even stand it. All right, so we're outside here now, but I'm gonna go back in the house because I want to do the rest. So now, what about the other one that makes you walk? All right. So, and I'm sure there's a way to turn it off, because I know some people were like, how do you turn it off with the running? I'd assume when you log out, it just turns it off. But we're going to check that right now in this video. So I'm going to turn on Move Whimsy. Okay. So it says now that you've decided to walk Whimsical. I love it. La da da. This is me just having a great day in Middle Earth. Oh, it's just so great in Middle Earth. Now I've just taught singing in riddles. It's so good. I love how it looks on a dwarf. I bet you it looks better on a human and a hobbit maybe because I'm so bulky, but I think it looks pretty good on the dwarf still. Like, look how his foot moves in full body armor. Just skipping along in full dwarven body armor. Don't mind me in my house, our kinship house. Oh man, that is fantastic. I love it. I love it. It obviously doesn't do it backwards. It doesn't do it the side to side. It only does it forwards. And then to turn it off, I'm just curious, real quick. Do I click this again? Does that turn it off? You decided to. No, it still doesn't. Okay, so I wonder what there's probably a command to turn it off, but I'm also assuming if I log out, then when I get back on, it's off. That's just what I'm assuming. I doubt it updates like my account data, right? So we're just gonna do it right now, just in the video, because we have to know this. So I'm sure this is. I'm almost. If it stays on during it, I'm gonna have to pause the video and find the command to turn it off, so you guys know. Right now. But again, you would only wait for a quarter second, so it wouldn't be an issue for you. But even less. Let's see. So does it? No, it stays on. It turns it on the whole time. What about the teleport command? Does that stay on too? It does. So it actually hooks to your character. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and start opening the next things here, but first, I will be back in a millisecond with the information on how to turn it off. Baruch Kazad! All right, I'm back, and I have okay, so how you turn it off is it's actually a command, just like a slash command. So bring up your chat. This wonderful person here was the one who let me know in the world chat. I didn't even have to look it up. It was so nice. So it's just slash, regular slash, like you do an emote, and then it'll say, the first one is move, the underscore, all right, little thing. I think that's how you say it, right? Default, not dwa, default. Enter. All right. So now, if you notice when I walk, I'm normal again. Okay. So you have to know that command, and then the other one is basically milestone under default. Okay. And you hit enter. It says and now if I read a milestone, you'll see I do the regular map reading emote again. Okay, so that's how you turn it off. Moving on. Just because I think that's important for everybody. I realized I'm like, some people are going to be a little bit, like, annoyed. So, about that. So, yeah, so anyway, definitely. Moving on. Let's look at the next stuff. That's where we're at. So we have the ceremonial, don't look at this horn, that did not come from with it. Ceremonial Club of the Whimsy. So this is a cosmetic item. Yes, you can equip it. It does slight damage, but that would be rather useless. But I'm just going to go ahead and equip it to look at it, what it looks like here. It looks like a beautifully glowing whimsy thing. Let's see if I get up on a table here so you guys can get a little bit better view of it. There we go. Okay, so that's what it looks like. That's a good view of it, right? Now, I technically have a little bit of effect on it right now. So let's go ahead and take off. I want to take off the effect so you can see it normal for a second. So hold on. Let me put that back on. Let me put it on this. I'm going to switch my gear for a second. And let's go ahead and put it on here. Whoop. All right. So, and I need to have this removed for a second. Because when you do cosmetics, it won't show up unless you have a similar, like, single hand versus one-handed thing equipped. So you should be able to see it now. Why am... Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm glitching something out here a little bit. Give me just a second. I figured out the problem. I had my other thing on. So we'll go ahead and just wear my regular looking gear here. And this is what it looks like without any effects on it, okay? So it just looks like a stick that has it looks like it's a squirrel. Oh, it's a squirrel. Do you guys see it? It's really kind of hard to get you the right angle to show you it's a squirrel. There it is. Can you see that right there? My cape's in the way. Go away, cape. There we go. Look at that. It's a squirrel with a little acorn. He's like holding it on the staff. That's really cool. All right. So that's actually technically the club, it said. So that is a club. I can technically not wield a staff, so I realized this is a problem. I probably should have showed you. Yeah, I am not proficient with staffs because I'm a guardian. I'm assuming it's a longer version of this. Okay. No, we're not going to go with my other character. Will be a waste of our time. But you also get, so that's a club. You also get the ceremonial staff, which is going to be the same thing, minus the fact that it's going to be longer and on your back, which will probably look better if you're a lore master than having it as a club. Be a little easier to look at and see how cool it is. But I mean, hey, you guys can see how cool it is. It's pretty nicely carved. I like the textures. I like the little plant things coming off in different spots. That's cool. I like it. It's nice. All right, so now let's look at the aura effect, Whimsical aura. Here's what it looks like. Is that correct? That might not be correct. That looks more like my other aura. Hold on, I want to see if there's a difference with these auras. Okay, so there is my previous aura, the Sublime aura. Ooh, that looks cool and all, but what is this one? There we go. I knew there was something glitching out. It was glitching out one of my other auras. That's what it looks like. Cool. It's like a gold hue effect. And it's got some pretty things that pop off. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to put it on my shield, and we're going to look at it on the shield. So that looks really good, though, with the little squirrel. It'd probably look really good if it's a staff, too, with the glowing gold effects. Ooh, that's cool. Let's look at it on the shield real quick, shall we? So put a little background music on there for a second, since the game decided to remove my music. All right, that's okay, though. I'm not going to be too mad at it. All right, so we're going to move the shield effect, move it to the shield, and then I'm going to equip my shield here. All right, and ooh, that looks awesome. Except I kind of want to see it on this skin. Yes, look at that. Get a little better angle here. Oh, that's a cool effect. Look at that. It's got like there's like, I see, it's got an occasional like plant growth effect and like flowers. Very Tom Bombadil. I like it. It's a very cool looking effect on the shield. I love these auras. I think they're the coolest addition cosmetically. It'd be cool if they added auras to be able to be used on armor. That would be kind of cool. Like on your chest piece and stuff. That would be a cool addition to the game. And then they gave us a generic normal aura. So we'll keep that going. And now let's go ahead and look through the rest of our stuff here. I'm going to go ahead and put it on my regular gear here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to remove my regular gear so we can just look at the gear of the stuff put on directly, so I don't have to mess with my other outfits right now, because I think that'll take too much time for us for the video. So let's go ahead and do that. And then, excuse me, we are going to be for a moment in our pajamas here. And then we are going to put on the Whimsical backpack. Oh, cool! It's got like, wow, they're really nicely textured. Look at that. We got like flowers going on. And like the bag looks great. Can I get this bag in real life? That's awesome. I want that. And they got a little pouch going on the side there. That looks awesome. Let's add the rest of it on here. So then we've got the chest piece here. All right, very fancy. I like it. Very cool. I like that. It makes me look like a little dwarven merchant or something. Then we get a Whimsical the shoulder. Oh, a nice little scarf that goes around. Now again, my beard kind of covers it up a little bit, but I mean, hey, that looks pretty nice otherwise. That's pretty, I like it. Looks pretty good. And then we'll do the gloves. They're nice little golden fancy gloves. I like them. I like them. Very nice. What we got for the shoes here? Same thing. Fancy little golden shoes. Those actually look really nice on the dwarf. Again, they're going to look very different on a human and a hobbit. So on these wardrobe videos, when I review things like this, I can in the future, if you'd like, if you want a video of like, I want to see it on on the other races, let me know in the comments. But otherwise, I'm not going to take the time to make a huge, long 30-minute, 40-minute video showing it on every character. So, and look at that! We got our sleepy hat. I love it. That looks great. It looks really good. I like it. I like the whimsical effect. It looks really cool. All right, and then of course we have the staff, which, you know, that's not gonna help us right now. And then we also have the whimsical critter that follow you around. I think I'm gonna learn this on this character because he's my main. So this is only gonna be, remember, that'll be bound to your character use it on. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So now we'll go to our collections again and our new little whimsical characters. So I'll look up whimsical. There it is. Let's spawn them. What do we got here? Ooh, where are they? Aha! Oh, look at that! It's a whole little group of guys. It's a blue jay and a chipmunk and a deer, a bunny, and I guess, is that a chipmunk or a squirrel? It's a chipmunk, right? Chipmunk. And yeah, and a fox. That's cool. They look really good too. Look at that. We've got little buddies. Look at how cute they are. Oh, they all do different animations and move a little bit. That looks so good. I'm blocking them for you, sorry. I'm very pleased. Those look good. How do they move when we move around? So they all definitely run. The bird flaps its wings, so that's good. They look a little connected, but it's because technically they're one entity, as in a game mechanic. But it looks pretty good, all things considered. It slides a little bit. I can tell a little bit of sliding. But I mean, realistically, if you're having them follow you around, you're going to be stopping to look at them and be in town with them like this. So the fact that they do animations and like, look, the bird lifts its wing. The fact that they all do different animations and they all do have movement when you're moving is very nice. I like it. I approve. I think it's a great idea. They wanted to probably think, how do we get a bunch of animals in one single summon? Kind of, because this has never really been a thing in the game ever. So they're thinking outside the box. I like that. Good job, Standing Stones. It's a good addition. And then for the last thing, we have the whimsical Steed, which I'm going to learn on this character. And and also, by the way, it gave us a bunch of, when I learned that, it gave you a bunch of appearance stuff for your war mount. So you automatically get that. So if I wanted to bring up my war mount, I could go into appearances, and you should see right here when I say whimsical, see, I now have an entire setup for whimsical stuff. So technically I could put this on here and we could have the whimsical setup. Let's see, that one goes, I remember where they all go. Let's see, saddle. Where does this one go? Is it here? Aha, there it is. There we go. Okay, so if I summoned my war steed, which we can't do in here. In fact, I don't think I can summon a war steed in the housing area. So we're just gonna have to look at the regular steed, which I have. So we have to go outside for this though. So let's go into our regular new collection. We'll go into our regular steeds and look up the whimsical one. There it is. Let's summon him. Oh, that looks amazing. Not only is the horse textured really nicely, look at all the plants. And when you put your backpack on top of it, man, you could be like a traveling merchant. There's a cat. There is a cat in the back of this. Oh my gosh, there's a cat, you guys. And I didn't even realize there was a loot. That's amazing. That is so cool. What the heck? That is too funny, man. Got my pet cat. Oh my gosh, that is fantastic. They went above and beyond with this horse. I even like that he has little things wrapped around his legs with the little plants. Like, that's kind of cool. Wow, that looks awesome. And again, I do not think I can summon. Can I? Oh, I can summon my war mount here. I can. Sweet. All right, good. All right, except I'm showing you the wrong cosmetic appearance. So let's switch to this one. Oh, did it? Oh, I didn't click apply. I'm so silly. Sorry, everybody. Let me try this again. All right, there we go. Oh, I can just right-click them. I don't know why I'm not doing that. Just right-click them and I can put them on. All right, there we go. Apply. Yes. There it is. Wow, it looks really nice on the War Steed. I don't know if it's because the War Steed is larger, but it almost looks like it's... I mean, it's about the same texturing, but it looks really good, doesn't it? That looks really good. Hold on, my kitty cat. We're going for a ride. Baruch Hazan Kuzan, I'm in you. Here we go. All right, anyway, my friends, have a great and wonderful day in Middle-earth. I'm going to have fun riding around here with my new cosmetic setup here as the whimsical Zollin Ironshield. Yeah, I don't know if that fits me very good. I don't know about whimsical. But anyway, I do like it. It looks really good. Thank you for being here today. Baruch Hazan Kuzan menu. Have a great and wonderful day in Middle-earth. We covered everything. The only thing I didn't show you was the staff. But the staff is going to look a lot like the club. Except it'll be nicer, I think, because you'll have it on your back up high. So I'll definitely probably send that over to Grandal, which technically it's bound to my account, so I can put it in my shared storage, and he can pick it up, my lore master. So have a great day in Middle-earth, my friends. Thanks for being here. Baruch Hazan Kuzan menu. Thank you to my Patrons for their support. And subscribe button's right there on the path out to the world of Middle-earth. And over there is the next video for this. And over there is a LOTRO Tower with voiceovers in Lord of the Rings Online. Stay happy, my friends. And again, thank you for subscribes and likes and comments. See you in the next one. Feel free to ask any questions. I will do my best to answer them. Baruch Hazan Kuzan menu.